Alrighty. Where are you, Shrine Island? Ah, there you are. Man, that is such a thematically appropriate and cool way of going through things. And alright, before I even get a chance to lay anchor. Oh, wait, no. No, this is actually, I think, part of the plot. Descent complete. Approaching Soltis. I'll try and get in through the shrine. Well, what used to be Shrine Island. Now it's more shrine part of Soltis. Good idea. I don't want to find out what the light beam up ahead above Soltis would do to us if we were to try to pass through it. Yeah. What be it there? It's a pod! Some kind of demon pod! Damn. Well, I guess things were going a little too smoothly. I'd have been disappointed if we got into Soltis that easily. I wouldn't have. I'd have been pretty happy about it. Alright then. I guess this is what we're doing. Do that, and then this, and then some of that, and then another one of these. I'll shoot you, pod people! A Jados Ray? That doesn't sound like a good prize. Oh, that was mildly annoying. How dare you? I'm so angry I'll shoot you with my cannons and they'll miss. Oh, they did miss. Ooh, and that did a lot of damage too. Very good, very good. I don't know if our second cannon is going to be able to finish the job by any means, but I don't know, we'll give it a try. We'll give it the old Cody's Troy, as it were. There we go, charge up a wee bit. Then, I would suggest putting up some evasive maneuvers. Looks like we're flying around through the damn Death Star up in here. I wonder if that was an influence. It's not impossible. All right, now I'm being shot again. Ow. Very rude, very, very rude. But with a little luck and a lot of gusto, if I shoot you, you might die. People die when they're killed. Sometimes. Right, you are all in on the Jetta Beam, huh? Like literally no other combat strategy available. You just use that constantly and never stop. Attack, attack, attack is your plan of attack. And there we go. All right. Wish I had just decided to use 2 cannon shots straight out the gate. The whole thing would have gone by a little faster, but I had no idea how durable that thing was going to be. Obviously, there's going to be something else attacking us. I ain't dumb. You're not going to put something that easy to take down as the only line of defense as we get over here. I assume, at least. Hey, more spirit. Nice. A moon gun. A gun made of the moon. Or a gun that shoots the moon. Or a gun that shoots parts of the moon. Okay, so apparently that was literally it. Alright, well. Alright, fine, I guess. That was... If that was actually the final boat battle, I kind of wonder why they even bothered. I feel like the final boat battle against the Hydra was probably the most thematic and best. But, alright. Okay, so, our adventure began here, and our adventure shall end here. You gotta love that kind of theming, man. Good news for Ica. I doubt water is gonna be a problem. Yeah, that really does explain why this place looked the way it did. Okay, so, I suppose, just kinda go about, look for a door. I wonder if I'll find the old enemies here, or if they've been replaced with stronger ones. Part of me kinda hopes it's the old ones. It'd be really funny. I've been through so much, it'd be nice to slap them around a bit. Especially the big dumb fish. You know, you'll remember that fish. Hate that fish. Excusez-moi? I mean, where are you at? I get, it makes sense actually, because we didn't have Fina and Cupel at the time when we were here, so a sham would make sense. I sure am trying my best to find it. At least it doesn't seem like any random encounters are a thing in this. At least currently. I'm sure they will eventually soon. All right, I sure am trying, and I'm finding nothing. And I've been running around in circles like an idiot, and I don't think it's actually worth the amount of effort. Oh, won't budge. Door seems to be stuck. Probably got jarred shut when this island collided with Saltus. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize I could walk over here. Well, that would explain a lot now, wouldn't it? Okay, fair enough, fair enough. What about you, door? Oh yeah, no, all the doors have been blocked off. Fair enough. At least now I can fill out the area a little bit, I suppose. Fill out that map, some of the areas I missed. There we go. What about you, door? And no, all right. Seems to me like the name of the game is to just go to the very, very bottom. Yep, all right. Just figured it was worth checking to make sure, you know? You never know when something secret or sneaky is gonna be happening. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. All right, come on. Yep, it should be right here, huh? There we go. All right, I think I might have like 2 chams, which is definitely not enough to get another upgrade, but like... Oh, there's the choms. There's the chams. Yep, nope, it's still a claymore. Oh, well. And, might I inquire as to how to get down? Oh, there it is over there. My bad, didn't even notice. Hey, I remember you. What's this thing made of? Never seen this material before. It's almost like gold. Doesn't feel like gold, though. What do you want to bet that's the exact same flavor text you would have gotten at the beginning of the game when you fought that thing? They just didn't change it. I was kind of hoping he would look back at it and kind of reminisce. All right, so now we're in the icky mucky underbelly of the situation. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, well, I'm gonna go this way. And if it's the right way, good. I'm just gonna keep going this way. You can't stop me unless there's literally, like, unless it's a dead end. I've made my call. What demons wish to do battle? Oh God, it's this, hello. Hello, Mr. Man. I've decided to fight you. Uh-oh. We appear to be severely injured. I guess we never healed up from after our fight with Kristal. My bad. Should have been paying more attention to that. There we go.
Over there.
And Yata! What do you gotta say about that?
Here goes.
What you gotta say about that? Apparently a bunch of counterattacks. Why is life so bad? You try so hard and it doesn't work. Why do bites constantly cause that to happen? How annoying. Get slapped around, demon, snake, fish, man. Snake man, fish man. I hate you. I hate you openly and without regrets. Everybody else, just keep on doing your thing. This is to, theoretically, gain more of our SP back, because that's literally all that accomplishes, is being inconvenient. Why you gotta be this way? Why must my voice crack like that? Now you go ahead and breathe your weird, nasty stank breath. You will find that it will not matter. Why must this creature be so freakishly durable? Stop being so hard to kill. Also, stop biting all the lady types in my crew. You just know that's gonna, oh wait, no, she's immune to status ailments. Hey, okay, now we bust out the pirate's wrath.
Here goes.
That's definitely gonna be enough of a song and dance to end this, I think. I dare say, I choose to believe. And I'm about to be proven wrong, but we're gonna hope for the best anyway. Stop doing that! Why must you be so consistent with your counter hits on one person and one person alone? You suck, Draco Slith. You don't even get the full cutscene. You just get annihilated like so. Get out of here, you nerd.
That was a close one.
Far too close. Going to have to make sure to give you the healies. And I don't mean the things, the shoes with the wheels in them. I just mean I want to heal you up because of the injuries you have sustained. Let's see, where are you? There we go. I just go boop, 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 because we've got enough of them. We've got more than enough. Okay. Well, the camera won't move. Oh, wait, okay, there we go. Can I sidle? I cannot sidle. Sidling is not an option. Can I sidle this way? No, I can't. Cool, and another monster encounter because life is just cruel this way. And now we've got a bunch of these dudes. Sigh. I randomly decided that those enemies in particular did not deserve to be seen to be fought. That's right, they have been lost to the sands of time forever. This is their penance. This is what they get for being such butts. Will I do that for any of the other fights? Probably not, but that one particular, yes, because I feel like it and I am a slave to my own whims. There is going to be quite a bit of battling in here. All right, well, luckily it's not like that fight was not that big a deal. Unless it's a giant Dracoslith again. Oh, never mind, that's something. That's a Garagor. I don't know what a Garagor is, but it certainly does a good job of looking intimidating. I'll give it that much. By God. All right, what kind of techniques do you have available to you? Well, I don't know if your plan was to use status ailments, but I assure you, it didn't work. All right, yeah, you're not that bad. You're not that bad. I can just bust out the old Pirate's Wrath and take care of business. Won't be no problem. Not a problem at all. Get out of here, you nerd. And yes, I will call. I was gonna call this thing a spider, but it ain't no spider. It ain't got enough legs to be a spider. I don't know what the hell this thing is actually meant to be. All I know is that it is an affront to nature and it deserves to die as a result of that. Get out of here, you freak of nature! Pirate's Wrath. When you desperately need something to stop existing yesterday. And if it doesn't work the first time, just keep doing it. It'll work eventually. Alrighty then. Then I shall run this way. Surely one of these many ways won't lead to a dead end. Alright, cool. Real glad that all of that was a thing. I'm gonna have to get into another fight in order to escape this place. Come on, at least let me get to the other room. You wouldn't even let me get back to the other room before you did this. Diabolical game. You've got some diabolical plans. It's these things again. I already cut you from the sands of time. You fools. You demons. Oh, so, okay, I get you. I get you. You're running away in fear. Also, these things look a lot like, Matang and Metagross and Beltane, them Pokemans, you know them. They look a lot like them. Probably inspired by the same general thing. Die, demon! Nah. There you go. I stabbed you and your whatsits. And your whatsits is whatever I just stabbed. Is basically because I know somebody was gonna ask what that was meant to be, and it is whatever it was. There we go. Sure would be nice if I could get the bulk of my team to level 50 before we got to the end. That'd be pretty cool. All right then, so I filled out that map. Not that that literally accomplishes anything for me in any regard, but there you go. I bet going this way will lead to nothing but good things. It was a lie. It led to people that want to murder me with their horrifying tendrils and stabby appendages, as is typically the way. Oh wait, no, it's just a bunch of these easily killed thingamabobos. Some sort of ancient rubbits. I know not what their deal is. But with that, Ica can definitely finish them all up in one go. So that works out great for me. And I mean, if they're gonna be giving me, decent experience points for defeating them when they're so easy to defeat, I mean, I'm not gonna complain. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Alright then, surely going this way will lead to only good things. A dead end. I'm glad that I spent my time doing that. I don't feel stupid at all. Alright then, well, now I'm over here. That's pretty nifty. And then there were more monsters of which to try to do a big murder upon mine face. That is less nifty. In fact, I dare say it's probably one of the most unnifty things that I've ever bore witness to. Quite a shame, that. Anyway, Omega Cyclone. Flash fry the little dudes. There you go. Now the big dudes are like, hey, now we're gonna mess you up. And then I'm like, nah. All right then, so do that. And Enrique should be able to easily finish up the business with the other guy, like so. There you go. There you go. We're making it happen. We're making it work. Using teamwork and friendship and all that other good stuff. We're making it happen, people. as I desperately hope that we can maybe get the rest of the purple magic spells just to say that I'd had. All right, so far it's 2 for 2 on going dead ahead and it accomplishing literally nothing. And leading me to a never-ending supply of demons of which to try and chew my head off. Why must they be this way? Then again, the robot dudes, they can't really do that. They ain't got no teeths. They got no teeths. It's a terrible situation for them personally. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. It's a very I have no mouth and I must scream type situation. I wish to chew but have no teeths. It's not as existentially horrifying, but it's still very unfortunate. You gotta give me that much. And yes, this is me desperately just trying to fill the air as I make my way through this dungeon, hoping that something of note or interest will pop up at any given moment. All right, well, that's going to be a bit of an issue now, isn't it? All right. This place is designed to be exceptionally annoying to navigate, I can already tell. And you just know that the last possible way to go is going to be the successful one. That's just the way it is. That's how my luck works. All right, so far I actually don't mind having to fight these dudes so much. I was a bit more hesitant and upset about how difficult it was to get around this place when I thought I would be fighting that giant snake thing that I needed to use Pirate's Wrath for in order to be able to defeat in an adequate amount of time. So far, no. It's mostly these old, dilapidated robot creatures that are really the bulk of what I'm dealing with. Not 100% sure why those two super monsters showed up those one time. Very strange, that. All right, then. So, that was a big waste of time. Let's head this way, and, well, if this way doesn't lead to the way forward, and it doesn't, I'm left wondering what exactly I am expected to do. Okay, all right. I concede that maybe I was being a bit lackadaisical with my inspections of the area. That way over, the way that I was just facing, we definitely explored every nook and cranny. There was no way to progress from where we were over there. So I'm going to hope, beyond hope, that I head back to that place where I just was, and the way that we have to go will make itself known and present, and will work out just fine. Worst case scenario, there is in fact still no way to go. I was doing everything correctly, and the game has just decided to be exceptionally confusing for no real reason. Other than the fact that I guess it's the final dungeon, so why not be incredibly difficult, you know? I suppose that's a good enough reason as any. That makes sense to me. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but I get it. All right, let's take another look at that little cranny over there, and get into 2 random encounters on in the process, because of course. Maybe did I not walk all the way over to this part? I feel like I did, but I also feel like I could have been trying to be funny this whole time, failing, and it was distracting me. Oh, good, it's you. All right, then. How about we just do a bunch of normal attacks, don't even bother with the Cutlass Fury at all, and just try to cut out the middleman and bust out the Pirate's Wrath as soon as we possibly can. That seems like a pretty swell idea. I vote for that idea. Why is it that your counterattacks are always against Fina? What have you got against Fina? She is a good girl. She is a friend. Why do these demons dislike Fina so much? She's delightful and adorable and probably fun to hug. Disgusting. I hate these creatures. I hate them for how they treat Fina. So get an Ultra Stab up in here. Ultra Stab. It's like a normal stab, but like unnecessarily stronger. Counterattack? Of course a counterattack. Right now, Fina's almost already straight up and deaded. You want to counterattack Ica? You are. Okay, I have decided that this Draco Slith, this fellow, sexist. Only thing that makes any sense. And that's what you get for being a sexist monster.
Is it over?
You don't treat women poorly like that, or you get pirate wrapped. You hate to see it in this day and age. You'd think we'd be beyond this sort of thing, but we're not. Every day, we find people just like them. Disgusting. Horrible. Hate to see it. All right, well, Fina's okay, so that's good. All right, let me just, maybe a secret passage? something to that general effect? Could I have done that the whole time? Oh, that's odd. Huh. Okay. I feel like I should have been able to get to this from where I was earlier, but I couldn't have because I didn't. So, I'm not really sure how else to describe exactly what that was. Anyway, so if you would like to use your Omega Cyclone before they get the chance to run away, no? Okay. Okay, only one of them ran away. I mean, that's annoying, but there you go. It's just the more dudes we take out in one fell swoop, the big numbers we get when the experiences happens, you know? There you go. Although, I guess those little small fries really just aren't worth a whole lot in the long run. It's unfortunate. All right, so that way leads to nothing, which means I must have to go this way. That would make the most amount of sense. And that would lead to the big hole that we can't cross. There we go. So this was the proper way the whole time. It was just needlessly complicated in order to get here. Ain't that just always the way of things? Quite frankly, I'm amazed this place is as decently holding it together as much as it is. Well, it doesn't seem like that would have been a thing, you know? Guess they must have made their continent out of some serious stuff. All right, then. We should be able to kill at least 2 of them this turn. That's good. Unfortunately, Fina is just not that physically strong enough to pull it off. She almost is, just barely. Ah, yes, of course. The first counter hit to ever successfully work from these creatures, it's against Fina. This poor girl is a magnet for disproportionate retribution. Yeah, you don't get that chance. Neither of you do. If you didn't want to die, you shouldn't have gotten into a fight with us. We didn't ask for this. We were trying to get over here all hunky-dory and fine and dandy, you know, without causing any problems. You attacked us. And now you want to try and get away? It's like, oh no, I didn't realize you'd actually kick our ass. Oh no. And then run away? No. You have been destroyed, dismantled. You are of no longer of sentience in existence. And you have no one to blame but yourself for that. Disco stun. A cupel ring? Hello, hold up. I sincerely doubt it's going to be any better than what Fina is currently holding on to, but I am curious. A ring that looks like cupel. Boosts spirit and resistance to silver attacks and attorney magic. I see. I see. Yeah, I definitely don't want to lose that, so... Oh, but the blue rogue patch has so much symbolic meaning. That's definitely a good idea to equip it, but I've chosen not to because I'm bad at this. That's a big hole in the wall? Yeah, or a hole in the floor? If it was a hole in the wall, that wouldn't be a problem. A hole in the floor, that's a much bigger issue. All right, what if I do this? All right. I feel like if there was going to be a dead end, we would have hit it already, which is exactly why it's going to be that much worse. It's going to be a big one. Yep, it's Golnad. Garagor. Whatever your name was. Gonad. I don't care. Get out of here. I care not about your backstory, weird bug thing. Man, you guys remember when we were in the sewers and those were those giant bugs that were controlling corpses? That was messed up as all hell. Oh, delightful. Now you're going to lower our stats, are you? Well, I think you'll find that doing so ain't gonna do beans. We still gonna kill your face off with a gun. Except not a gun because I didn't bring Gilder. I'm still gonna use Pirate's Wrath. You can't stop me. I don't know why I said it like that. Now, get slapped attacked. There you go. I applaud your initiative to try and lower our stats to prevent that from being a thing that happened to you, but it didn't work. It did not work, sir. Hold up. Oh, of course, apparently there's a cham somewhere around here. And I guess I missed it. All right. I don't really have the drive to run around in circles and get into a bunch of random encounters to try and find something that's, at best, going to make Fina's physical attack slightly better.
Here goes.
Don't get me wrong. I know I just very recently complained that, you know, her physical attack isn't that strong and it would have been nice if it hit a little harder. That would be nice. But at the same time, you really shouldn't be using Fina for physical attacks anyway. I'm only doing it because going through the magic menu is unnecessary right now. We're just doing random encounters. Oh, delightful. You're pulling this bull crap again. It's a load of bull plop. That's what I gotta say. Oh, and it missed the majority of people except for the guy who does the most of the attacking. Because of course. Because of course. We were fools for expecting anything other than that. And of course, Vice is also going to attack last, despite the fact that attacking first would have saved everybody time. Ah, well, lower stats they may be, but dead you most certainly definitely still are.
That was fun.
So, check yourself before you wreck yourself, or whatever works. Alright, and so I am here. What if I go over yonder? I'm desperately trying to make progress up in here. Let me leave this land. This demonic circle of awfulness. Oh Lord, you think there's something over there? There probably is, and I don't care. You can't make me. I'm already gonna have to fight some more rubbits. Oh no, you're not a rubbit at all. You're a Dracoslith. That's the worst thing. That's the worst prize.
Over there.
All right, what do you want to bet it's gonna counter hit Fina? Okay, it didn't. But critical hit! Take this, nerd! There you go, that'll soften you up something fierce. Ah, great, now it's gonna do the bite. And Fina again! How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? I will annihilate you for the things you do. Do not counter hit her, I swear to God. Do not. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And I could too? Oh, okay. Okay, see now he's trying to hide it better. It ain't gonna work. All right, so you've just barely survived. But then what if I did that? There you go. Teamwork. Dreamworks. Ants. There we go. Give me that stuff. Go, and Ika's almost at level 52. I mean, not level 52, but level 50 in addition. Next to Vice. That would be swell. Now, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Before I even think about it, let us do this real quick. There we go. Just because I want to. All right, now what's all this business? Ah, a perilous area with electrical cables, apparently. Okay. Are things slightly less dilapidated in here? Ooh, yes, I dare say they are significantly less dilapidated. Works for me. Oh, Q-bolt. I'm trying. There we go, a jam. I swear to God, if I needed 2 chams to upgrade this thing, I'm gonna be rather cross. Where are you, Cham? Why are you always there, Cham? That's weird. And nothing was accomplished this day. All right, then. Let's see. What's this dooley dad? Oh. Don't much care for teleportation and what have ye. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. How needlessly complex. Does this put me somewhere else, or? Okay. And there are monsters here. They've just decided to be significantly more patient than the ones in the earlier room. To a degree, I appreciate that. Oh God, hello. Well, that's an interesting thing to just randomly be a normal enemy now. Okay.
Here goes.
Granted, just like when it was a boss, it doesn't appear to be impressive in any shape, way, or form, so... Alright, well, whatever. Just strange that they've suddenly become confident. Always countering Fina! How does a robot even form prejudices? That don't make any damn sense. Oh yeah, you go ahead and search for a target. I'm gonna give you a target right here with my pirate's wrath. I'ma hit you in the gabba-da-goo. There you go. Jackass. I bet you better have at least been worth a decent amount of EXP, or I'm gonna be rather cross that I had to deal with you at all. Okay, that is pretty good. There you go. All right, I appreciate it. I could get ourselves some more HP. Acceptable. Where are you, Ramirez? I only want to horribly injure you slightly for the atrocities of which you are partially responsible for. Who goeth there? Another one? I guess these guys are just ordinary now. All right, well, that's weird and annoying, and I don't much care for it, but fine. I won't say no to an absolutely absurd amount of EXP every time I take one down. I'll end them with something fierce. Fear my power. I am simply too dang goo. All right then, just casual stibby stabby stab. Oh, okay, there we go. At least we're finally getting some equal representation with your counter hits. You disgusting freak. All right then, we'll just bust out the Pirate's Wrath, and if that's not enough to end you outright, my friends will certainly do so. Oh, no. Couldn't even handle it. You know, Pistal, now that cool lady, she could take 3 Pirate's Wraths before she fell down. And I was also buffed at the time. Yeah, she was a real enemy. She really knew how to go about this in the right way. Also, this was a treasure chest. It was just a moonberry. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna say no thank you to the moonberry and what have ye, but Wait, no, that's the wrong thing. Super moves. I've got 5 moonberries. Does that mean Fina can finally get her final thing? She can! Apparently she could have gotten that anyway. Revives, cures all adverse effects, and completely restores all HP of all allies. It's just a big time Healy time. Cool times. Whatever Enrique, Gilder, and Drachma's final abilities are, I guess the universe will never know. Okay, so if that led to treasure, and that's all well and good and great and stuff, what if I wanted to, instead of going and getting a treasure, instead I got myself, like, progress. Also, is this not the exact same thing? Is this not where I came? Okay, no, that's not. You'll have to forgive me. A lot of this place looks very similar to other parts of itself. It is more than slightly hard to tell when I'm actually making progress or when I'm going around in circles. Although, yeah, this definitely was part of the whole silver civilization. Oh, with its weird cling-clang, ding-a-dang footstep patterns going on here. My goodness. Ramirez! Where are you at, you big nerd? I just want to talk. And stab you slightly. Also, almost missed the fact that there was just straight up a saving station. Almost ran in there without preparing or saving. That would have been bad. I mean, I guess worst case scenario, I would have had to have just restarted the fight and everything, but still. I digress. I would prefer to not have to do so. There we go. Always good to have that all situated. All right. Are you in here, you big nerd? Are you done being a crazy person? Oh, nope, you're still in the middle of your freak out, apparently. I'm sorry that guy you hate, that you then decided that you really freaking respect and would die for, died. But, like, he was an evil scumbag. There's Zealous. Well, we made it. Ramirez? Why did you do it? Why did you kill him? Well, we didn't do anything. That was all on Beliza. Why did you kill him? I mean, granted, we would've. Ramirez, it's okay. It's over now. Come with us. Yeah, that ain't gonna fly. When's a final boss ever been swayed with words? Also, this guy is next level crazy. Well, Galcian was the only man fit to rule this pathetic world. And yet he blew up real good. He was the only man capable of saving these fools from their wretched existence. I do not understand why you think that so adamantly. And you. You murdered him! Yeah, after he murdered about a bajillion other people, also, I didn't do it.
Die.
You shall pay. No, not just you. The whole world shall pay. The rains will wash away all of you, I swear it. Yeah, no, that ain't happening. It was Lord Galcian who would have wanted. I feel like what he would have wanted was to rule over the world with an iron fist, not to have his whatever you are go bat poop insane and murder everything everywhere. You have sealed the fate of this world by killing the only man who could have saved it, and now you will die. I mean, the dude's got conviction, but like, you're wrong and crazy.
I will kill all of you.
Yeah, you're definitely going to try. I believe that you will try your best to kill us. You might even get pretty close, but ultimately you will not succeed. That is simply the way of it. Now, don't mind me, just going to try and bust out some buffs and stuff. It's possible, seeing as how Galcian also had the ability to get rid of buffs, that you probably do too, but then it's still you wasting a turn, you know, getting rid of them. So I'd say it's still a worthwhile idea. Bum-ba-da-bum! I can't tell if that's the wind moving your little poncho or if you have a nervous, like, twitch going. All right, see, now that's why we always use our shields. He's trying to lower my stats? Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Not today, Buster Brown. I don't think so. All right, then. So, should I or should I not? I wonder. You know what? Let's focus. Yeah, let's focus it up. And we're all faster, so that's good. That's good. All right, let's just work on getting ourselves a bit more SP. And then we're gonna bust out some of our strongest moves, and we're gonna see what it does to him. By the power of focusing real hard, we shall accomplish it all. All right, what you gonna do? What's your next move? Silver Eclipse.
There's light. There is darkness. Sword of the Dark Moon.
Okay. Considering how little damage that did? Oh, I was expecting it to have gotten rid of our buffs. Okay, well, it didn't. Okay, so that was just a really long cutscene for something that ultimately wasn't that impressive. It looked like you focused far more on the theatrics of the technique than actual potency. Quite frankly, I'm a little disappointed. So, I guess I'll just casually heal off the scratch damage that you did. Really, it did not do much. Seriously, if you're gonna spend an hour and a half performing your technique, you could at least have the decency of having it be something worth being afraid of. And yeah, I know that I'm being overly cocky. I'm goading him into being more impressive. Come on!
Let's try
You can't just be a crazy, edgy little weirdo. You actually have to back it up. Lunar Blessing. All right.
Give me your blessings.
That gonna heal you? That gonna hurt us? It gonna get rid of our buffs? It gonna buff you? What's up? Okay, what did that do? It gave you regen. Okay. If I'm being real, though, again, that really is just kind of mildly annoying. I mean, I feel like... Let's find out, actually. Let's just straight up find out. Do you think I do enough damage to make that not even worth it? Either way, I'm going to be like... I'm saving up SP. I can just use Fina's ability to get rid of buffs on enemies and take care of that business. So actually, I'm not that too terribly worried about that.
Let's try this.
Also doing this just to make your already not that impressive attacks slightly less impressive. Surely you must have like a normal attack that does like a status ailment or something. And just like that, yeah. Ooh, destruction. Okay. That sounds impressive. Oh, that looks like it gets rid of buffs. Oh, yeah, that did nothing. Yeah, that's gonna get rid of our buffs. All right. So you do have at least something up in there that's actually a bit of an issue. There we go. All right, mildly annoying, but I can definitely work around that without any issue. So don't mind if I do. Let's see here. What should the best course of action be, I wonder? You know, let's go with the Pirate's Wrath. Do I have enough for that? Yeah, I have just enough for that, so that's fine. Give the old Glyphomite, like so, not bad. Bust out the Justice Shield. Make sure nothing you do can ever do anything worth anything whatsoever. Shields for days. Shields for days. All right, you're gonna try and lower our stats. It's going to do literally nothing.
Let's try
I'm going to make Vice all super powerful again, at least 25% more powerful. And then I am going to absolutely annihilate you on the grounds of you attempting to heal yourself. Yeah, see, that didn't work out so good now, did it? Yeah, that regen really isn't gonna help you out much, I don't think. All right, then. Oh, nope. Wrong move. Wrong move. We ain't gonna have any of that. And, yeah, Glyph of Speed. No reason to not. If nothing else, it'll distract him into deciding to spend a turn getting rid of our buffs instead of doing something substantial. I think it's a worthwhile strategy. And then slap attack. Oh, wow, you are heavily dedicated to the idea of doing that, huh?
Let's try this.
All right, well, works for me. Because every turn you spend doing that is a turn that you end up not actually accomplishing much of anything whatsoever. So I'm just gonna keep on slapping you. Don't mind me. Just gonna keep doing what I do. And let's see, what would be the right call? Probably not this, but let's do it anyway. Bust up that stuff so I can use the Pirate's Wrath again, because it is definitely holding its own. So you're gonna bust out a fourth super special awesome attack. Ooh, a counter hit. You do have something. Stats? Well, you might have a status thing, but it didn't trigger if you do. Oh, here we go. What are you gonna do? Okay. All right. I mean, oh no. A character I'm not using to attack just had their attack lowered. What will I do? I am doomed. Except not really, though. Except not really. Well, just to be on the safe side, no reason to not heal everybody up. Nobody is especially injured, but it's good to stay on top of these things before they become a problem. So, once again, bring up the shields. Slap you around something fierce. There we go. Now I just need to do that one more time, and I'll assume you'll somehow gain a second form or something. I mean, if you're for realsy reals, the final boss of this here game, you've definitely got to be more impressive than this. So far, not impressed. So we'll just focus it all up, make sure that we can do it. If I were you, I would use your move that gets rid of buffs to mildly inconvenience me one last time. But, you know, I don't even know if I need the buffs for Pirate's Wrath to finish you off. So I honestly don't even know if that's a worthwhile idea or not. Up to you, really. It's your call. Oh, busting out destruction. Yep. He's doing the debuffing. He's hitting the debuff button. The debuffing button. Button. I don't know where I was going with that. Nowhere, clearly. All right, then. You've made your call. But honestly, I think my attack is going to do enough damage to stop you regardless. So, It's really more of a symbolic kind of move. You know, it didn't really do all that much. Anyway, I will definitely not make any assumptions that this will magically make everything all work out the way I think it should. Always best to assume and take precautions for the worst. I'm not going to not use this and then have him bust out some super spell that I didn't bother to put up the shields for. Oh, awesome! We even got to use this before we did it, so no matter what, yeah, no, straight up. That's all she wrote there, boyo. Well, you'll get to head back to, you know, you'll get to hang out with your buddy again. So look at it as a blessing in that regard. And that's how you do that.
That was easy.
He says, as to what I can only imagine was the prelude to the final boss of the game. There's just something about the way that he said that. He's been saying it this whole game. It's like, oh yeah, you know, it was just Ramirez, guy who's built up to be so uber, ultra, mega powerful. Yeah, it was easy. It was, but still. What you gonna do now? You. How could you? Well, actually, it's interesting you'd say. It was quite easy. We're better than you. Ramirez, stop, please. I don't want to fight you. Or buff my friends to beat you up is more apt. It's too late, Fina. There's no going back. Well, there actually very much is. You've had a lot of opportunities, and you're given another one right now. I will kill everyone and everything in this world. I will not be defeated. You literally just were. Ramirez, what are you doing? Have you forgotten? Zelos' power does not stop with the moons. Zelos is almighty. And only Sylvites can control it. To control Zelos, I shall forfeit my life. Ramirez, please don't. The Ramirez you knew is already dead, Fina. Zelos, I sacrifice my life for you. Zelos, awaken! I command you! Well, that's a choice he's made, apparently. Okay. It's changing. Ramirez, why did he? Everyone, we have to retreat. If we stay here, we'll all be crushed.